Hi. Do you try to make presentations and feel frustrated by the kind of boringness of the slides presentations that are available? Me too. There are actually lots of free templates that you could use that are way cooler than these. In this presentation today, we're going to talk about how to use free slide themes, how to crop images, how to add shadows and reflections to your images or text, and how to make a little word art. Okay, here we go. First thing I'm going to have you do is search for free Google Slides templates. And you'll see that Slides Go comes up, Slides Carnival comes up. There's a lot of them out there. These are my two favorite. We're going to go to Slides Go. Scroll through here, find one that you like, and I'll show you how to get it into your Google Drive. This is a cool one. All right, I want to use this one as a Google Slides theme, so I'm going to click this Use a Google Slides theme. And it's going to ask, do you want to make a copy of it? And the answer is yes. Click Make Copy because you want to put it in your account. And that way you can customize it however it needs to be so that you can use it. All right, so here it is. It's in my account. The only problem is it's kind of just randomly in my account, and it's not in the class I want it to be in. It's not in the unit that I want it to be in. So I'm going to click this folder icon, and I'm going to say Move, and I want to move this to the right place. And then when it asks you, say Move. Now it's in the right place. We're ready to start customizing. You're going to see it's going to come with all these placeholder things. It's just the designer's way of showing you what this slide theme can do. We don't need this. So you can click the first one, scroll down, click the last one, and if you hold down Shift, you could select them all at once and then hit Backspace, and you'll delete them. Now it's ready to just add slides the way that you normally do. Click the drop down, and maybe I want to add this one. So now we have our fancy slide presentation. We want to start putting some images in here. So I'm going to go online and find this image, copy and paste. All right, and I could use this image just like it is, or if I want, maybe I just want the cat and I don't want all of this extra part over here. Come up to the crop tool. This sort of almost broken hashtag looking icon is the crop tool. So if you click on that, it changes the interface and it gives you these black crop marks. If you click and copy them and move them, you could see it cuts off the part of the picture that I didn't want. Okay, so that's one way to crop. I use that all the time. If you instead, though, want an interesting shape to it rather than just a square or a rectangle, instead of clicking the button, come over here to this drop-down menu and choose Shapes, and you can actually put it in an interesting shape. Right? And so now you've got this cool shape, anything that you want. Okay, and you can still crop it. If you double click, you get those crop lines. You can make that cloud a little bit bigger, and there you go. Now you've got some fancy shape to your images. Okay, we can level this up a little bit more. We can add a drop shadow or a reflection. Just click on your image or text or word art, whatever you want to add that to, and then click Format Options. If you just click Drop Shadow, you see what it did there? It added a little drop shadow, but you can customize that. If you click the turn down, like that, then you can change the color of that shadow. You can change how far it comes out. You could change the angle that it's at. You can change how soft or hard it is. There. Look how cool that is. All right, now suppose I wanted to have um, some word art here. I wanted to have some sort of fancy type treatment. You can come up here to insert, and you can find other stuff to insert here too. You can put an image, you can add a text box, audio files, video, shapes, tables, charts. I'm going to come down here though to word art. And you'll see this dialog box pop up. It's just asking you, what word do you want to put in there? This is really for just one or two words. This is not for a whole paragraph. All right, so here we go. And then hit enter. Here we go. All right, now I've got my word art. It's looking kind of boring. Okay, let's control the font. Click on it, just come down here to fonts. There we go. Now we got something pretty. You can control also the fill color. Maybe I want it to fill with bright yellow. Maybe I want it to have a purple line around it. Maybe I want that line to be a little thicker. See what I'm doing there? With any kind of word art, you can change the color, the stroke thickness. Ooh, that's too much. Right? And just like with pictures, this can also have a drop shadow. There we go. We know what that looks like. Maybe instead of a drop shadow, maybe I want a reflection though. This is the other cool sort of decoration there. Reflection just means it's going to take whatever it is and reflect it down below, like as if it were sitting on a mirror. Maybe I want it to be a little more transparent, real subtle. There we go. Oh, looking good. So you can see with word art and with cropping images into shapes, adding some reflection, adding some drop shadow, you can get some really interesting looks pretty easily. I hope you enjoyed this and learned a little bit something and have leveled up your slide game. Have a great rest of your day.